Hello and welcome to Castle's Corner. I am Coach Castle, and today we're going to be going over the different muscle fiber types, as well as how to train each one and what they're for. So let's go ahead and get into it. Skeletal muscles are fascinating structures that house three main types of muscle fibers, each with unique characteristics that define their function in the body. These fibers can be classified based on two criteria: their speed of contraction relative to other fibers, and how they regenerate energy. This is known as Hyndman's size principle, and it helps the body avoid fatigue by using no more force than is necessary. The fibers that create our muscles are like a rope, woven together with fibers of different colors. Some colors run deep within the rope, whilst others sit close to the surface. Interestingly, the percentage of these colors can vary from one part of the rope to another. Our lower body or upper body may have greater concentration of one color based on individual genetics and lifestyle choices. Now, just like a rope, our muscles can also adapt to a specific type of training or injuries they undergo, needing to be repaired over time or replaced with a stronger rope. Changes in the percentage of colors in the rope fibers occur over an extended period of time with different styles of training. Endurance athletes may have more of the slow twitch muscle fibers in their bodies than power athletes, for example, due to their unique style of training or genetics. Different types of exercises, such as resistance routine or jogging, can either increase the size of one color or cause it to decrease. Type I muscle fibers, also known as slow twitch or twitch fibers, contract relatively slowly and consistently rely on oxygen to produce energy for the body. Imagine a marathon runner. Just as they must have endurance and stamina to complete a long race, slow twitch fibers are ideal for sustaining steady, low-intensity activities that require the body to hold a position or stabilize bones for extended periods of times. On the other hand, Type IIA fibers, also called fast oxidative fibers, contract quickly and use a combination of oxygen and glucose as a source of speedy energy. Think of them as runners or joggers, invoking the powerful movements needed for instant acceleration. Although not as resistant to fatigue like Type I fibers, they still have enough endurance to be utilized in various aerobic exercises such as jogging or running, which require more energy than postural control, but less than an explosive movement such as sprinting. Type IIB fibers are the equivalent of speed demons in the world of muscles, as they have fast contractions and primarily use anaerobic glucogenesis for energy. Picture them as sprinters with a need for quick bursts of energy that allow them to produce high levels of tension. However, they do come with the downside that they tire out very quickly and fatigue much faster than other muscle fibers. This is because they have a very large diameter and carry a high amount of glycogen that can be used to generate energy rapidly. They are best suited for activities like heavy weightlifting and sprinting, where short-term bursts of power are required. Now, not everyone actually possesses these kinds of muscle fibers, the IIB, as they are fairly rare, and most people, if they are elite sprinters, powerlifters, or bodybuilders, genetically have a large number of these fibers. Now, in any activity, though, all three types of muscle fibers will work together to meet the energy's requirements, and we all have all three kinds. However, the type of activity being performed determines which fibers are recruited first. If you're doing a low-intensity activity, most of the fibers will be Type I. But if you're sprinting, most will be Type II. To minimize the amount of fatigue, the body first recruits Type I slow-twitch muscle fibers. After those fibers have maxed out, then IIA fibers will be recruited, and then finally IIB. Hyndman's size principle explains that smaller units are recruited first during low-intensity activities, and larger ones are brought in as the level activity increases. Here you can see that this table summarizes the different characteristics of the three types of muscle fibers. And of course, by understanding the unique characteristics of each muscle fiber type, we can tailor our workouts to optimize our performance and achieve our fitness goals. Every little bit counts. Don't forget, get your finger exercise in and help me out at the same time. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.